Okay, so for today we going to discuss our exercise. Okay, yang saya dah bagi kat awak last bila hari Isnin. Okay. Okay, for this one expected money. Okay, saya dah tengok jawapan awak dalam Padlet. Some of you buat dia jadi A, P and N ni adalah constant. So bila constant dia tidak jadilah user enter di input kan. So dia kena user yang input. Okay, user yang enter di input. Okay, so I'm going to show to you my sample answer. Okay, this is my sample answer. Okay, actually I don't need to import math, but I just put here because I kadang-kadang saya just copy paste daripada coding yang lama, saya lupa nak buat import math ni. Tapi dalam case ni, we don't have to use import math sebab kita tak guna any function dalam mathematics library. Okay, so here, yang ini adalah I will ask user to enter the input. Okay. So what are the inputs that user must enter? You already dah ke ni? Dah kan? Okay, masing-masing boleh buka Tony jawapan masing-masing tu. Okay. Okay, so first user must enter value A, P and N. A adalah initial money, P is interest rate, N adalah years kan? So in my coding, I will ask user to enter the input. First, I ask user to enter initial money. I put my variable name as initial money underscore A equal to, and I will ask user to enter your initial money. And then I will ask user to enter interest rate. Okay, enter bank interest rate here. And then I will ask user to enter year. So my variable name is year underscore N. This one interest underscore P. Okay. So user need to enter these three inputs, okay, and then after that here I will calculate, okay, calculate the expected money, okay, expected money, okay. So here I'm going to calculate the expected money using this formula, okay. So I will use this formula. Expected money equal to initial money times with 1 plus interest rate over 100 power of N. Okay, power of years. So in my coding, I have this one. Initial money, expected money equal to initial money underscore A times 1 plus interest underscore P over 100. And then all this one will be all in this bracket will be power by year underscore N. Okay, so after that I'm going to print my output, print the expected money lah. Okay, so let's say my initial money saya ada 5,000 contohnya. Interest rate contohnya 4%. How many years? Saya kata 5 tahun. So expected money that saya akan dapat adalah within 5 years adalah 6,083.26. Okay. Okay. So saya rasa yang ni semua okay kan? Boleh buat? Boleh buat kelas?
Boleh.
Okay. Sebab saya tengok some of your friends do like this. A, they already put 2,000. P equal to 5. N equal to 10. So this is wrong lah. Sebab yang ini adalah constant. Kita nak user yang masuk. Okay. So kalau awak buat macam tu, maksudnya salah lah. Salah tidak menjawab soalan. Okay. Okay. So done with this one. Okay. Ada soalan? Do you have any question guys about the first exercise? Tak ada Okay. Kalau tak ada, we move to the next exercise. Next exercise yang ini kan, to calculate the time taken for object to fall from beberapa height tu, and then to calculate the velocity. Okay. So we have this flowchart. First we need to have input, height and gravity. So we know that gravity is constant. So no need to ask user to enter the gravity, but user need to enter the height only. Okay. Then after that, you're going to calculate this one, time, and then you're going to calculate velocity. Okay. So in this case, you're going to use square root. So square root, there is function square root in mathematics library. So you must import math here. Okay. So that's why here I'm going to import math, and then here is the input. Okay. The input. Okay. So first gravity, as I mentioned, it is constant. So I already put in my coding, gravity equal to 9.8. So my variable name is graph. And then after that, I'm going to ask user to enter distance of the object in height. Okay. So I will put in my variable name distance h. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to calculate time and velocity here. Calculate time and velocity. Okay. Velocity. Okay. So based on this formula, time equal to square root 2 times distance height over gravity. Okay. So in our coding, we have time equal to, I'm going to use square root function in mathematics library. So I will do like this, math dot square root 2 times distance h over gravity. Okay, because I know that my distance height is from here, distance h. So that's why I put distance h here. And then over gravity. So my gravity is from here, graph. So I put graph here. Okay. So now I have time. Next, I need to calculate velocity. So velocity, the formula is square root times 2 times gravity times distance height. Okay. So velocity, velo, my variable name for velocity, I put velo equal to square root, because square root in mathematics library. So the syntax will be math dot square root and then times with 2 times gravity. So my variable name for gravity is graph. So that's why I put graph here. Times with distance height. My variable for distance height is here, from here, which is distance h. So I put here distance h. Okay. So now I have velocity. Okay. So after that, after I calculate the velocity, I need to print the time and velocity. Okay. So I print here, print the time taken for the object to fall from what distance. Okay. So what distance is come from here. So I put here distance and then I comma, and then I have another quote here, means that I'm going to print this text, which is m is double dot, and then I comma, and then I'm going to print my value of time, which is from here. So my value of time, I will round it with 2 floating point, comma, and then followed by another text to be print. Okay, so I have second. And then after that, I'm going to print the velocity of the object approaches the ground is double dot, comma. So what is the velocity here is come from variable velo. So I'm going to print value of velo here, will round off with a 2 floating point, comma, and then I'm going to print this text as well, m over s. Okay, millisecond. Okay, so if we run it, let's say my distance is 8. Okay, so I'm going to have like this. The time taken for the object to fall from this one. Okay, the time taken for the object to fall from, okay, until here. Okay, and then I have 8 because I enter 8 as my distance. Okay, so if you see in the variable, so I have 8 here. So that's why I will print 8, and then I will print m is double dot. M is double dot. So time, I will print time here. Come from here. So I will have 1.28 and then I will print second. So I have second here. Okay. And then next I print the velocity of the object approaches the ground is double dot. So we have here the velocity the object approaches the ground is double dot. And then I'm going to print a value of velo which is come from here. So we have here 12.52 and then I will print out millisecond. So I have here millisecond. Okay? Understand guys? Class boleh? Okay, good. So, two exercise done. Okay, next. We're going to do the next exercise. Quite hard level. Okay. So here, I want you to use cosine rule to determine angles for A, B, and C. A, B, and C. So, by using the cosine. Okay. Okay. The angles can be determined when the length of ABC are given. Okay, are given. Tertinggal N. Are given based on the cosine formula. Cos A equal to B power of 2 plus C power of 2 minus A power of 2 over 2 times B times C. Cos B equal to C power of 2 plus A power of 2 minus B power of 2 over 2 times C times A. Okay. Cos C equal to A times A power of 2 plus B power of 2 minus C power of 2 over 2 times A times B. Okay. We know that this is cos. Okay. We will find cos A, cos B, cos C. However, in this exercise, they ask you to find angle. Angles of A, angles of B, angles of C. Okay. So, based on the mathematics in trigonometry, in order for us to find this angle, okay, when we have this cos A, cos B, cos C, we want to find the angle for A, for B, for C. So, we need to use R cos. Okay, because when we have this cos A, we need to use cos arc cos to get our cos inverse cos. Okay, when we inverse the cos, let's say we inverse the cos for A, for cos A, tulisan. So we will get the angles for A. Okay, similar to this one. Cos B is cos B, not angle B, right? So, we need to have inverse cos B. We will inverse the cos B so that we will get the angle for B. Similar to cos C, we need to inverse the cos C in order for us to get the angle for C. Okay? So, based on that formula and the theory in mathematics, as I mentioned just now, you must compute the angles and then print out that angles in degree. Okay, in degree, because we know that after we do this calculation in Python, the output by default is in radians. So we need to convert it into degree. So for example, let's say you enter this value. Okay, let's say you enter A, B, C, 3, side for A is 3, side for B is 2, side for C is 4. When your coding do the calculation, blah, blah, blah. So, it will print like this. Angle A is 46.56 degree. Angle B, 28.95 degree. Angle C, 104.46 degree. Okay. So, this is the flow chart. Okay, so now I want you to do this one. Okay, so I want you to do this exercise within 20 minutes. Okay, boleh kelas? Kelas boleh tak? 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay, dah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, before that, how many input that user must enter?
3.
3. Okay. So in this case, what is the library that you must import?
Import math.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so what is the trigonometry function that you must use to get the angle?
Art course.
Yes, correct. Okay, so now I want you to do this one 20 minutes. I will off this online meeting for a while, so we will come back later. Okay, 10 apa 10:15. Okay, 10:35 I will on again. Okay, so after that we will discuss. Okay, okay class. Okay class. Okay, you can do it now. Okay. So based on this exercise, we need to ask user to enter A, B, and C. Okay. So in my coding, first I need to import the mathematic library, import math, and then I'm going to ask user. The input is user enter the side of A, B, and C. Okay. So I will ask user to enter length of side A, length of side B, length of side C. Okay. Okay kelas, sambil-sambil awak buat, awak boleh tengok sampel saya. Okay. So for this side, I will put in the variable A, variable B, and variable C. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to calculate cos A, cos B, cos C. Okay. So I will calculate cos A, cos B, cos C based on this formula. Okay. Based on this formula, cos A equal to B square and so on. Okay. So based on this one, I will calculate cos A equal to B power of 2 plus C power of 2 minus A power of 2 divide by 2 times B times C. Okay. For cos B, I will use that formula as well for cos B. Okay, and then for cos C, I will use the formula for cos C. Okay, so now after I calculate cos, I will get the angle for each cos. Okay, so because we know that, as I mentioned before, in order for us to get the angle for this cos, we need to use inverse cos. So inverse cos in Python is arc cosine. Okay, so that's why I will have another variable which is angle A equal to math dot a cos. So what I'm going to do, this a cos is based on cos A here. So for angle B, I will do math dot a cos cos B. Angle C, I will do math dot a cos cos C from here. Okay. So now I already have the angle in radian. Okay, for each cos using arc cosine. Okay. After that, we know that in our coding, they ask us to compute the angle in degree. So means that when the angle must be in degree, we need to convert our angle here into degree. So we have here convert angle in radian to angle in degree. Okay, so that's why I will have another variable named as I put here A dig, A B dig, C dig. Okay, equal to, I will use the function in math, which is, we know that there is function in math to convert radian to degree by using degrees. So I will use math dot degrees. So what I'm going to convert is angle from here. Angle A, angle B, angle C. So now we already have the angle in degree. Okay. So after that, I will print my angle here. Print the angles in degree. Okay, so I will print in degree. So here angle A is based on A degree here, and then I will round off by 2 floating point, and then I will print degree. Angle B for B dig, angle C degree. Okay, so if you run here, let's say I put the same input here, 3 to 4, 3 to 4. So I have angle A is 46.57 degree, angle B 28.96, angle C 104 and 48.48. Okay, class? Do you understand, or do you have any question? Class? Ada soalan? Atau semua faham?
Faham.
Okay. Jom kita debug. Okay. Saya suka debug coding supaya kita lebih faham. Okay. Sebab kalau kita debug, kita nampak lah how it works. Okay. So first kita import math. Okay. Now we ask user to enter. So I put 3. So automatically A is 3. B is berapa tadi? 2 2. So we have B is 2. And then we have C is 4. Okay. Okay, now we will calculate the cost A, cost B and cost C. Okay. So first we will calculate cost A. Okay. B 2 power of 2. We get 4. Plus C is 4 power of 2. We will get 16. Okay. A is 3 power of 2. We will get 9. And then we will have 2 times B, which is 2, times C, which is 4. So we will have 16. So now we will do 11 over 16. So we will get 0.6875. Okay. So this is in radian. This is cost. Okay. So now we have, we want to calculate cost B. So C is 4 power of 2, 16. A 3 power of 2, 9. B 2 power of 2, 4. And then 25 minus 4, 21. And then next we will calculate 2 times C, which is 4, times A, which is 3. So we get 24. So now we will calculate 21 over 24. So we have 0.875. So we will get this cost B equal to 0.875. Okay. Now we will calculate cost C. A is 3 power of 2. We will get 9. B 2 power of 2, we get 4. And then C, which is 4 power of 2, we'll get 16. And then we will calculate 2 times 3 times 2. Okay. And then negative 3 over 12. So we will get 0.25. Okay. So now we need to inverse that cost in order for us to get the angle for A, for B, for C. Okay. So we use the function a cost here. We call the math, and then we call the function, and then we put the value of that angle, the value of that cost. Okay. Okay. So you will get the angle here. Okay. Again here we call math for angle B. And then we call the function a cost, and then we put cost B. Cost B is 0.875. Okay. So when we do the cost, we will get 0.505 blah blah blah. So this is angle in radian. Okay. And then after that, we will calculate, we will inverse the cost to get the angle C. We call a function math, we call library math, and we call function a cost. We put the value negative 0.25. and then we will get 1.82 blah blah blah. Okay, so this is angle for C. Okay, so now these angles are in radians, so we need to convert to the degree. So we use the function degree here. We use math library. We call function degrees, and then we put the value of angle A in radian. We will convert it, so we will get the angle in degree. Okay, samalah dengan yang lain. Okay, so we call that one, and then we convert it, so we get the degree in degree. Okay, we get the angle in degree for C as well. Okay, so now we just print it out. Okay, so we print it. Okay, so we round it by having 2 floating point, and then we print also the degree there. Okay, okay, so similar. Okay, faham guys? Faham Okay, so now everybody settle this exercise? Dah siap belum coding for this exercise semua orang?
Sudah.
Sudah Dah siap
Belum.
Belum? Sampai mana? Awak punya sampai mana?
Dekat print angle bawah.
Okey. So yang lain-lain tak ada masalah boleh Yang atas ini semua tak ada error You all buat tak ada error kan? Tak ada. Okey, good. So, saya nak you all siapkan ni sampai siap. Saya rasa ramai dah siap kot. Okey. Boleh So, I think that's all exercise for today. Okay. But I will not give you another exercise today because next week we're going to have another topic. So just make sure you have done all the exercise in chapter 4. Okay. Okay.